Hello, Leo. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for whom you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and Val 53 Tarot Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Wow. Goodness gracious, Leo. You're starting out strong today. I get that. I get that. That's something, yeah, that's... I understand that. I'm a little curious myself as to what's going on with that, but I'm not going to dig. I want to, but I'm not going to. Goodness, that's... And there's the tower on top of the deck, Leo. Wow. Wow. That makes sense. Okay. Clearly jumping into this. This is about a relationship or commitment or possible marriage. I am looking at marriage. What you're kind of showing me today, Leo, even though this is interesting. Okay, actually, no, this is about who you're dealing with, not you. So what is going on? That kind of switches and changes things around. Who you're dealing with. They are, I don't know if this is part, how do I say this? I don't know if this is part of their tactics or the antics or not, but like I said, it's someone you're committed to. They show me a certain energy here where it seems like, was this planned out or orchestrated, or was it not? There's definitely some sort of complications or problems clearly here between the two of you, but immediately I'm looking at runner energy. Runner. When shit hits the fan, they just bounce very quickly. But they bounce in such a way where it's emotionally bouncing. They're ultimately saying, even though there is a commitment or relationship there, they're kind of like, well, whether it's they started it or whether you started it, I don't know. You decide. They're like, yeah, I don't know if it's energy of like they don't have time for it, they don't have energy for it, they don't care for it. But like I said, runner, emotionally speaking, they just kind of gone. Peace, deuces. Now, whatever this is, it almost seems and feels like I said, it almost kind of seems and feels like strategic to the point where, was it all planned out or mapped out, if you will, because they're fully 100% on board with taking things slow before they kind of communicate or express themselves or possibly find out more information, or they themselves actually go digging. That's where I'm like, is this actually planned out? Is it strategic? There's a tower. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. That's horrible. And as hold that thought. Hold that thought, Leo. Let's see. Let's see where this goes. Okay. Um, that being said, because of them doing their own digging for information, they feel like, okay, let me just kind of stay put, possibly for the sake of financial stability and security. Now, this is where I have to call it out. Um, they feel like there's something here still between the two of you that they feel is rightfully theirs. So, like I've already showed you, emotionally, they're long gone. They feel like, well, now I'm going to get what is mine. I'm going to get what is rightfully mine. I normally read this in something between Libra and Sagittarius, but now I'm filling it in yours. Um, and clearly, because of this tower, because of things not working out, and I'll just show you, they're having what seems like the time of their life at your expense. At your expense, they're having the time of their life. They're kind of like, well, it happened. It is what it is. At the same time, moving forward, how much of a party or fun time could they be having with themselves? Because they're realizing that the aftershocks about what they've done is coming back to kind of haunt them. Yet at the same time, they're kind of like, well, they literally justify this as it's business, and then they like skedaddle off once again, and they're kind of like, then they get defensive and guarded. It's like, what is going on here? All for the goodness gracious. I'm looking at 666. All for the sake of attention, all for the sake of what they want, all for the sake of, like I said, what they feel like they can get from you. Runner. Do I need to say the words hit and run? Because that's what I'm looking at. It's a hit and run, financially speaking. And what's very unfortunate about this, Leo, is they, at the end of this, they're kind of like at complete in peace with it. Like, let me just, because they feel like they've gotten enough recognition or something from this. It's like they wanted clearly the spotlight, even if it meant going through something shocking to the both of you or for the both of you. But clearly, to them, they're kind of like, well, I'll pay that price for that. It's kind of like, but once again, like I said, even when they show me this energy of like they're at peace with it, it's like just like before. They're having a fun time, an exciting time. They're enjoying themselves. No, they're not. They're at peace with it. No, they're not. This is someone who's running. This is a runner who has a guilty conscience. Oh my goodness gracious. Possibly children and kids involved. If this is the case, Leo, hopefully child or children number 2 isn't on the way. I don't normally say that or have that perspective, but if in a sense, if you are pregnant, congratulations. At the same time, if you're using children and kids to hurt someone's wallet or to purposely energetically bind someone to you or to benefit off them financially, that's fucked up. They feel like their next idea, which they're literally waiting on. They're trying to leverage the situation in their favor, clearly, but they're also trying to start something new for themselves, which is interesting because they're kind of like, well, I don't know what I want to do. I am putting something together, but at the same time, it's like they're realizing things about where things are actually progressing. And the more that they realize, they have to kind of like sit with themselves. And this is what's very interesting is they reminisce about all of it. That's what's crazy. They reminisce about all of it. And I'm looking at the last 6. So 6666. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone you could be dealing with, an air sign, a fire sign, an earth sign, or a water sign, they're all here. Bye.